Hi there, it's Angela Kirby and it's time to do the weekly Mandala Oracle. So taking from my book, Creating Wisdom in Magic in Life and Love, so that it doesn't shine, a book that I wrote several years ago now. It's a working book and it's one where if you are looking for a little bit of help with your own inner journey, which is particularly pertinent now. The energies around the world, it's been really intense, and so keeping ourselves on the upper edge of the feel good is what's important. So if there's anything that's been going on emotionally, there's processes within this book that will be very helpful to take yourself through, to be able to get yourself into a better space, to be able to keep your frequencies at a higher level, which is really important at this particular time. So creating wisdom in magic and life and love, I'm going to choose randomly a mandala that will be relevant to us this week. Of the 54, what is it? Which one is the best for us this week? That is interesting because I have opened at a page which is the and the first thing that I looked at here was The Darkness of the Night, which is a poem that I would have written several years ago. So that's a really interesting thing to open to. I haven't done that before, so that's interesting. So let's have a look. Shall I read that out? So, to breathe in grace of life's existence, to be in stillness that's most loud in its persistence, a vibration bestowed that strength holds the safety in its acceptance. A place of calm in the noise, as in its moment it cannot last. Go in that flow of love and light and watch in its presence unfold the life. For you and for me, that's our journey to be the path of no resistance. Flow, sweet lady, flow into the light, let go of stinging and assaulting vibrations that have no place to exist. Let go, for the journey of life is fully present and embraces your very aliveness. Watch the stars, the moon, the darkness. Be in the aliveness of all that is. The stories of untold millennia we can only begin to imagine. From peering into the skies in the darkness of night, each night new opportunities appear before our eyes, and without judgments as the words and stories are filled with wisdom. So there you go, the darkness of the night. So now I'm going to open up and get back to what the job is at hand and see what you can make out of that, those words that are might be relevant to you in some manner. But for us all again, what is it that we could do with knowing that would be of benefit to us this coming week? All right, trust. Okay, so the darkness of the soul and then darkness of the night, sorry. And now we're looking, or the dark night of the soul we could look at. We have this one, which is trust. So very interesting. So if you wanted to have a look at these mandalas, you can go into the into my website, which is posted below, and go up to the top right-hand corner on the front page. Scroll down one of the boxes that art mandala in life, and then you can go to the mandala and you can see it on the larger version of it, and you can meditate with it. You can jot down a few of your insights and go from there. Or you could go in and I mean, you've always got access to those mandalas at that point, but there's no meaning with these mandalas in that there's no meaning that's written below them. However, if you decided that you wanted to do that and not buy the book instead, or you've got the book and you want to have that access on the website anyway, you can actually go in, and it's just for a small fee that you can actually have access to all the mandalas meanings and their meanings, and you could actually choose randomly with a number. You can just ping onto a number, and that will be the one that will be relevant to you for whatever question you might be asking, or the week ahead, or the project ahead. So you take your choice there. So, or not at all. That's entirely up to you. So trust is number 40. So I'm going to read out the mantra first to get us into a place where we can take on what the messages are. So a circle of love, a circle of life. This mandala is now in our life. Allow it to open its pleasure and delight through seeing and feeling in meditation. It will guide us. Allow it to whisper its wisdom. Can we hear what the messages are? Write what we hear and feel and study it deeply, and then release for our path to be. Okay, so your path ahead is clear. You're able to follow through with your best laid plans. Even plans that were not complete will automatically unfold in the path of their own accord. Perhaps aspects you had not even thought were possible, and in a manner that is pleasing to all involved. That sounds great to me. So it's a win-win situation. This is not a win-lose situation that one gets the booty and runs. A watchful eye and guiding insights are always there for you to embrace. Trust as you learn to access your inner world of higher knowledge. Inspiration follows from the next steps to take, as they always inevitably do, and not necessarily when you ordered it. A little bit of patience, please. Well, sometimes things manifest very quickly, within seconds. Patience, and get on with other things that require your attention. In business, you're able to acknowledge your place in the world of service, as this is the work that you are here to share with others. That's good to know. This is not so much about ego, accomplishments, and a job well done, but that feels entirely that you are doing what you love. Vast difference. However, that sits comfortably with you is entirely up to you. So if you wanted to have a look at that mandala, you certainly can go onto my website, as I said, or you can have access to the meeting, or come back here and listen to what I've just said. Anyway, in the meantime, if you wanted to give me any feedback on the first page that I opened up and spoke to you about the poem or the words that I have written, the darkness of the soul, I think. Oh, I can't remember what it was called. So anyway, any questions, please leave a message. In the meantime, you be gentle and kind and have a great week ahead. Ciao, ciao.